Hello and welcome back to another How to Bloke. This time is a quick tip, which means I'm not allowed to talk very much, okay? So, yeah, I know, I've been told off for talking too much. Yakety yak. Right, today we're going to show you how to make baked potatoes. Baked potatoes? We all know how to do that. Well, look, listen, there's a first time for everybody, okay? It's baked potatoes, right? So sometime in your life, as you grow up, you've got to be making baked potatoes, and I'll show you how. As simple as that.
Yeah, many a times I have baked potato that have gone wrong. So
yeah, I suppose, yeah. So
even grown-ups
this is how you get it right most of the time. Anyway, so what you're going to need, you need some baked potatoes. Right, here we are, two sizes, right? Now make sure they're kind of the similar size. Like that. They're not really, but they're the two the same size, aren't they? Those two are the same size. So what I'm saying is they all cook in exactly the same amount of time, normally. Now if you've got a big one like that, you're going to have to leave that one in there longer. If you've got that and cooking that and that, for example, you've got to leave that in longer than that, okay? Because they'll cook at different times, they're bigger. So remember that. So choose your potatoes. If you go to the shop, supermarket, saying I'm going to do baked potatoes today, buy them when they're separate. You can't choose if they're in a bag. Buy them when they're separate at the supermarket, all the same size. Don't matter what size they are, but just all the same size. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So what we're going to do? We need some salt for this. I need a hot oven. Hot as in a pizza hot, 240, 250 degrees centigrade, or more if you can do it. Okay. This one will only go up to 240, I think, something like that. So what we're going to do, now what you can do as well, is you can use skewers, metal skewers like this. You know the ones for the barbecue, where you put the meat on a barbecue? I'll show you how to use those. Make sure they're clean. Now looking at that one, you're thinking, cool, that's not very clean. No, it's rusty, there's a difference. Alright, so what we don't want is last year's barbecue meat stuck to there. So clean them off with one of these, what do you call it, pads, or a Brillo pad or something, and make sure they're nice and clean. Haven't got old bits of food stuck on them. Right, so you're going to need, when you put them in the oven, you can do it two ways. You can either put it in the oven like this, separately, forget about these, put these in the oven like that, or you can put them on a tray. I always put them on a tray. Why? Because it's easier. You don't have to keep hoofing them out, you know. But if you're going to cook them with separate, different sizes, then I would say don't put them on a tray, because you're going to leave the ones in that are bigger are longer. So what you're going to do now is you're going to wet each potato a little bit like that. Right, now we get this one to stand in longer. And then we're going to give it some welly with these things. 1, 2.
What's the reason of the metal skewer?
What happens with the metal skewers is that the metal heats up and passes or conducts the heat through the centre of the potato, so they cook quicker. And they do cook quicker, ladies and gentlemen. Like this one, you don't have to have these metal skewers, but I'm saying, you know, if you want to do it quickly, then the chances are you're going to cook the potato quicker with the skewer than without the skewer, okay? This one I'm just going to leave like that. I haven't got another skewer to hand, so I'm just going to leave it and, you know, take a chance. Anyway, salt. Now, better off with the salt that's finely ground, but I haven't got any at the moment, so I'm just going to have to wing it like this. So just go around the potato.
Oh, is that why you wet it before?
Yeah, to make the salt stick to it.
Could you use oil instead?
Well, you could, but you were trying to make baked potatoes, and baked potatoes shouldn't have any oil with it, in my reckoning. Anyway, so there we are. They're ready to go in. Now these ones go in preheated oven, so it's already hot. Maximum hot, 240, 250 degrees centigrade, whatever that is in old money, Fahrenheit. And they're going for 40 minutes. Check after 30. 40 minutes, we'll have a look, okay? See you soon. All right, here we go, said the earwig. Okay, so, this is after 45 minutes, not 40. Now these ones look pretty good, don't they? Let's have a look. Now these are going to be hot, obviously. So when you cut it into it, that's what you got, like that. Okay, so that's done. Now, that's soft as anything. That's good like that. What you can do, oh, that's going to be hot as well. Now you could leave them in for a bit longer, I agree, but you know, these two are on. And what you could do, you've got asbestos hands, which I haven't. I used to have, but not anymore. You can kind of squeeze it like that. See that shape there, like that? Just gone like that.
And you put a little bit of butter on it.
Yeah, you put a bit of butter on it. Now,
have you got some butter?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, now these ones here, this one for sure needs more time, right? 45 minutes is like the minimum amount of time you can cook these things. Really they need an hour. For something as big as that needs an hour, that needs another 5 minutes or so. I'll show you why. This here should be crispier than that, okay? So, let's have a go.
But it's not done, Alan.
This one is not done, we'll show you. Right, you see that firm? That is too firm to the touch. I'm not going to go all the way through that. That's too firm, okay? So that needs another, at least another, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. That definitely 15. Back after an additional 15 minutes. 15 minutes we're going to give it. On max. Okay, so going backwards, the potatoes we took out before I would call small. These are medium, these are large, okay? So we'll have a look at these medium ones and we'll see what's going on. Don't forget, the potatoes cook at a different time depending on their size. So, now this one I'll call a medium-sized baked potato, okay? So let's have a go at this. Look, you can go straight through easy, look, see? You know it's cooked now.
And the skin should be nice and crispy, isn't it?
There we go. That's cooked, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the medium one, right? Now this big one, well, it might be done, it might not be. Let's test it. Yeah, I think it is. So if you'd like to, just to recap, if you want to do your potato crispy, put some salt on it, put the salt on it, but make sure you prick it as well, because this will allow the water to cut, some of the water, the steam, to come to the outside and make that the skin crisp together with the salt. Now with the potato, if you want to cook it a little bit, speed up the process a little bit. Not by, I don't think it speeds it up by much, but maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Put a metal barbecue skewer through it like that, make sure it's clean. Don't forget the potatoes, if the bigger they are, the longer they take to cook. So the small ones we did before, that was 40-45 minutes. These ones, this size, look, here's my hand. This size was 1 hour, okay? This size was, yeah, it's done. But if you want to make sure, another 10 minutes for that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tip. Quick tip, it's probably not, but you know, here we are, I like to talk. And I've got some more recipes up here, I've got some more quick tips up here. I've got some DIY jobbies down here, and if you want to subscribe to me and all that jazz is down there. So until next time.